Hello everyone. So this video is going to be all in one take. So basically I'm going to be telling you about the story of a time I was in the psych ward. This was the most recent time I was in the psych ward. And yeah, warning, it covers subjects of a guy wanting to rape me. It never actually happened. And one of the psych techs basically using his power to be manipulative and just have power over me and objectification. So yeah, if you don't like those subjects, then I recommend clicking away from this video because it covers subjects, I guess, of sexual harassment and and want and subjects of rape, but no actual rape occurred and no one actually touched me sexually inappropriate, which is awesome. But it was still a traumatizing experience. So yeah, I'm just going to tell you the story now. I've written down all in the document. I changed everyone's names and I don't have the name of the facility in the video because I just won't do that because I don't want to cause controversy. I just want to tell this crazy story because I've recovered from the story and now I want to take back power from the story. So yeah, let's do it. One day I asked Psych if I could get his phone number when we were in the courtyard just to see what would happen. He said he can't do that because he is a staff member, so I backed off. 11/20/2024. Sam, a male patient in his 30s, has a wife, a 1-year-old boy that he had in service. He says he is straight. I was in a group room and we talked a bit and asked for his number. He said he can't have his wife catch him getting another man's number. Me and him kept bumping knees at the dinner table later that night. He said if his wife caught him doing, she would shoot him with a BB gun. Later that night, me and him watched a music video and he said he dated the girl, not the guy. I saw a pop play mask in the video and I said, cool. He said nothing. 11/21/2024. In group, he said that LGBTQ is a fad made by the new generation. I reported the joke, flirting, and homophobia to the nurse, Sarah, female. I then tried to set up boundaries, no fist bumps or physical touch, but he said, not now, I'm listening to music. After that, the nurse put me and him to fives. When we did laps in the gym, Grace and Emily, 2 female techs, protected me. Me and him changed directions 3 times. He was then moved to the other hall. I was banned from his side, but he wasn't from mine. I explained to staff he needed to be banned from mine, and they listened. One night, as the Sam situations go on, Chase, male tech, opens up to me that he was also almost a victim of rape by a man, but thankfully the man gave up. I asked him if he is dating anyone. He told me he has a girlfriend. I asked him if he is LGBTQ. He said a little bit. I asked for more information, but he said he doesn't want to share that with me because he said he is afraid he will get too close, so I moved on and said sorry. That night, he also made me sleepy time tea when I asked for him to do so for me. The bags of tea have notes on them at the end of the string. I go to my room to go to bed. 10 minutes later, I'm laying in bed and he does checks, but when he is doing my check, he says hey to me. When he sees that I'm laying down, he comes back around again in around another 10 minutes for checks. I then ask him if he can bring breakfast to me in the morning and wake me up. He says sure. He never comes to my room in the morning, and he says he didn't because he was doing something else. 11/23/24. The next day I told a tech, Mary, about it, and she thought Chase was getting too close. I tell her to do nothing about it. A few days later, Sam asked me why he was banned from my side. I ignore him. Another day, he jumped the nurse's station, ran after a male patient that was 40. His name is James. When James was being chased, took his shirt off and scared him away. No physical contact happened. James was banned from the other side. A few nights later, me and Chase do the same stuff. I told him the most I ever drink for alcohol is 2 watermelon White Claws, 2 shots of Fireball, and 4 shots of Tito's. He says you count your drinks. He makes me sleepy time tea. I gave him a few of my tea notes. He says he will save them. He later also said that he and I should make a collage of tea notes before I leave. I asked him if I could vent to him about Sam. He says I can in the morning. I then ask him if he can wake me up and bring me breakfast in the morning and if I can vent to him in the morning. Also, I ran into him a few days later and asked him why he never stopped in my room in the morning. He said it was because his shift ended and he had to leave. I was playing 2 square in the gym with Nurse Maddie. We were in the back right corner of the gym from the basketball hoop. I was in the back right 4 square. For some reason, Sam tried to get close to me in the back right corner. He didn't do anything. We both went on with our night. 11/26/2024. On Chase's night shift, me and him were talking. He made me more sleepy time too. We talked about where in the world we were when we were younger. Asked for his age. He said he's in his 30s. I also asked what year he graduated high school. He says that he can't say and that it is top secret. I say I will go to Portland, not right. He says, oh, is that where you live? I tell him to be quiet because I don't want Sam to have any hint of where I live. After that, he and I took a 5-minute break. I then tried to ask him where he lives. He then said that he and I don't have very clear boundaries. I also asked him if I could vent to him about Sam and if I could reset boundaries with him. He says we can later in the night. At the end of the night, he says, you're the best to me. I go to bed. I didn't hear from him for the rest of the night. I haven't heard from him since. 11/27/2024. The 4-year-old left. Sam got moved to a different unit. I share info about all of this to ChatGPT. This is all true. ChatGPT says that Chase is not appropriate in crossing psych tech and patient boundaries. I do other searches on ChatGPT also. 11/28/2024. ChatGPT got banned at the hospital. 11/29/2024. Chase isn't able to work on my wing anymore till I leave. 12/1/2024. Chase shows up on my wing for like 3 minutes. I tried to talk things out. I told him I wrote all I said to protect him myself. He said, it's okay, we can talk later. Then he leaves. Our Nurse June tells me that Chase was on our unit for 3 minutes yesterday because he thought that he was supposed to be over here, but then he left. I signed up for the computer at 12 p.m. I go on it. She tells me that I'm banned from it. I'm banned from the computer because Dr. Charles banned me. June tells me it's because I'm making a document with people's names on it. This document. I asked why I was never told this. She says, I don't know. 12/3/2024. Sam shows up on my unit and I hide behind someone. Nothing happens. He walks past me. I ask Sarah why he was on my unit. She says because he was being moved. Chase shows up on my unit and brings a patient named Sage. I ask Sarah why he was over here and she says it's because he was bringing a patient in quickly. And then right after that, I finally got to return home, which is awesome. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it didn't upset you too much, but it was a crazy story, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye, stars.